Earth, the third planet from the Sun, the densest and the fifth largest of the 8 planets in the solar system. It is sometimes referred to as the world or the blue planet. About 71% of the surface is covered by saltwater oceans, with the remainder consisting of continents and islands which together have many lakes and other sources of water that contribute to the hydrosphere. Despite having 71% of the surface covered with water, only 2.5% of the 71% is fresh water. And 70% of this 2.5% of fresh water are frozen in ice caps of Antarctica and Greenland. Less than 1% of the world's fresh water is accessible for direct human usage.
There will be no living things without water. That's important. In fact, water is the second most important natural resources to mankind, next to oxygen. Okay, and in terms of the importance of water for human being, beside for biological requirement, we also need water for other aspects, spiritual. Besides the domestical, spiritual, transportation, recreational, okay, and of course the food and so on.
78 to 80% of the water is being used for agricultural purposes, and the rest goes to industries and also domestic water consumption. When you talk about personal water consumption, it is estimated that each Malaysian is using about 225 liters of water every day. Now, the term that we use is per capita consumption. That means per person per day. Now, that means that per capita consumption of water in Malaysia is 225 liters. Now, compared to the standards set by the World Health Organization, which is, I assume, about 180 to 200 liters, we can consider that Malaysians are using quite a lot of water.
You see, when we say aware, I mean generally people are aware, everyone aware. You see, people are aware, but whether they're going to act upon that is secondary. See, whether their awareness lead to action is actual scenario. The answer is no. But if you just ask me whether people are aware, everyone is aware. Everyone knows that we can't live without water. Tell me one person who knows that water is not important. Everyone knows. People are aware. But whether they internalize that, okay, which can lead to the action, changes in the behavior, answer is not yet.
Now, about 98% of Malaysians think that recycling is good. Now, that's a very high number. But that's awareness. Okay. When you talk about participation, doing recycling, now that's a different thing. I don't think Malaysia is facing any water crisis. Now, water crisis means that we have a serious lack of water. Now, Malaysia has a lot of water. When there is a shortage of water, okay, it's because, most of the time, it's because we do not manage our water wisely. We have enough water, but we use too much water, and that causes shortage of water. If we use our water wisely, then I believe that we won't have water crisis. Even in Australia, you don't have as much rain as in Malaysia. Okay, in Australia you have very little rain, but they still can survive. They don't have water crisis. But why do we have water shortages in Malaysia? And that's because we don't use our water wisely. We waste a lot of water. We have floods. Okay, we have too much water. How can we have floods and yet we have shortage water?
If you look at the actual cost, root cause of this is not the quality or quantity, it's basically because of the distribution. And the final key thing, if you ask me what the factor decide or lead to this, is the demand management. It's not how much water we have, how much rain we receive, how much water we process and so on, but it's how we manage the demand. I mean, it's very simple. The solution is very easy, but unfortunately, simple is difficult to follow. That's because simple means everyone have to change. Very simple. We don't need to have a large infrastructure. We don't need to have a huge capital investment and so on. But behavior changes, you need nothing. And very simple, but yet difficult to follow. Because why? People don't like to come out of comfort zone. Okay, people want to go when they go to bathroom. You see, study shows 40% of the water wastage taking place in bathroom. I mean, when you go to bathroom to do your business or take bath and anything, shower, you on shower, and then you do other things. Okay, why? Because they know once you on the tap, water will come. They don't understand. They have not seen, okay, the process, how the clean water that reach their home. Okay. It will be collected from the river and then went to the dam and then went to the water treatment plant, and then there's a cost involved, I think there. And so when they're on the tap, so water comes for them, as simple as that. And they think that, by paying, they're entitled for the whatever volume they requesting.